Olori Mariam has come out to say that it is high time that the Oni takes action rather than saying things. But if truly the Oni is to take actions, then will Mariam, who has made this statement, survive it? Yes, because Miriam have done a lot of things, a lot and a lot of things that if the Oni is going to take actions, if the Oni is going to look into it, if the Oni is going to, do something about it, then she would also face it. She would also face it like drastically. She will face it woto woto like this. So right now she's actually angry. She's angry at the fact that okay, people might want to come after her simply because she was angry that the Oni allowed Toby into his chamber afterward. But let them learn to call a spade a spade. Let's learn to call it. Yes, that's the truth. Yeah, in this fact, for the first time I'm agreeing with Miriam that let's learn to call a spade a spade. Yes, when it is bad, let's say it's bad. When it is good, because let's say it's good. Because whatsoever is happening here, it's no longer beginning to make sense again. It is so no longer beginning to make sense again. Because out of every single thing we have seen, we have heard, and we are following like this, you would not tell me, in fact, you would not tell me that these women are ignorant of anything. They are not ignorant of any single thing. They are fully aware of every single thing. They are aware. They know what they are up to. They know exactly what they are up to. So if you would allow them, they would do whatsoever they want. So now, Olori Miriam, of all people, don't be surprised. Of all people, it is Miriam. Miriam who have done every single thing possible over time to make sure that she survived the tragedies of the palace to become on top. Yes, she has done it to get herself on top. And in getting herself on top, she has made it in such a way that what she will create rivals, she will create enemies, she will create whatsoever it is that she wants to create just to get herself to wheresoever it is that she is right now. So Miriam is saying that she doesn't like the fact that the Oni would always say things and those things will only be heard and there are no actions followed afterward. She doesn't like it. Now, do you remember when they said that Toby Phillips will that all the court has given an order that all the Olori should leave the palace? There was something that the Ilefe woman said. They said that they love the fact that the Oni keeps taking the right steps, but one thing they don't like is the fact that what even in the midst of these right steps, they don't see the utmost results and they don't like it. They want to see results. They want to see the end of these things. They want to see every single thing happen in plain folds. And that is the same thing that Miriam is coming out to say today. Yes. Remember when we heard of how Naomi was going to return back into the palace? Oh, we hear am, so they even us come and can't tire us. How many times we go take here this one now? How many times we go take here because gradually don't over us. We heard this one, okay, they postponed because what Olori Naomi, they were preparing for the Olojo festival. At some point Naomi was visiting, at the other point Naomi was coming into the palace for the Olojo festival, all this bluffing, bra bra bra, every single thing. And people began to tell the Oni that please, when you say it, do it. Let's not know you for a king who say things and doesn't actualize them. Let's not know you for that king who Shane don't talk wait first if he go do it is not good. I know the women of Ilefe once came out to say the same thing, and then Olori Miriam has come out to say the same thing again. My people, this one as it stands, we don't even know what to say again. Yes, we don't even know what to say again. But if this be it, then let's wait and see what the Oni will say. Let's wait and see what the Oni will say, because at the end of this whole thing, everybody talking about it is right. The only has done several things that we expected maximum returns, we expected maximum outcomes, we expected outputs that should be good. We expected things that should that should be nice, but we didn't see them. Yes, we didn't see them. So in the midst of this whole thing, you would understand that what Oni also needs to listen to what people are saying. Oni needs to listen to what people are saying. Yes, he needs to. Because if you become that one king that if you become that one king that every single thing, every single thing, you say it and you don't do it. You say it and you don't do it. How exactly are we going to believe when you say something? And today, what happened? After all of those things, what happened? Toby Phillips found her way into the Oni's chamber, despite the fact that the women of Ilefe were still concerned of the fact that what if Oni if Toby did not really mother those children, then let them know on time. If she did not carry them in her womb for 9 months, then let's know what to do. And if she carried them in her womb for 9 months, then let's even know again if the Oni is really the father of those kids. In the midst of all of this chaos, in the midst of all of these troubles, what did we hear? She found her way in the Oni's chambers. So all of these things are beginning to be a lot of concern. They are beginning to be the most things we are concerned about. How the Oni is reacting to things, how the Oni is doing every single thing has become a thing of concern. But now you might want to look at it in the perspective in which Mariam feels the owner should have done something, because right now that Olori Aderonke has committed like this, Mariam is expecting that may your people call carry you, they go. But remember the last time the Igbira woman came, it was a woman of Ile-Ife that stopped them from taking this woman with them, or they were ready. They were ever ready to take her with them. Yes, they were ready to take her with them. So right now, every single thing happening, let's wait and see what the owner will say. Because for me, I will say that every single thing happening in the palace, none of it seems right. None of it seems right. And if you would ask me, I will tell you that these women know exactly what they are up to. So if they are doing it for only to talk and do, then it is left for them, because this is a king. And there are rooms in which you would have to do something. There are rooms in which you will have to threaten, and then there are rooms in which you would have to what? Overlook things. That is a king for you. You cannot force a king to do something. A king does what he feels it is at his own will. A king does what he feels it is right. And a king has people in council. He has people in council that he listens to. So when the people in council tells him that no, don't do this one, there is no way that he will go otherwise and then start doing something else. These are the little things that these women also have to understand with the Oni. But as it stands right now, no, every matter where they happen, my people, all of us we gather day, make it happen and make we see.